Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to English Lab by Arpita Haldar. This is my first uh, English speaking video, and as you can see in the captions, that it's about um, the skills of English in spoken. You know, yeah, I'm using my earbuds. I don't have any mic right now, so that you guys could hear me clearly. So yeah, um, today I'm going to share some of my experiences. Today I'm going to share some of the tricks, or you can say it's a MUL mantra. A MUL mantra by which you can acquire the skill to speak in English fluently. As I was sharing, what you really need for speak in English, uh, is it a one thing? Is it something called courage or something? Or is it something, a professional course provided by an abroad university or institution, or some of your colleagues or peers are suggesting you that, bro, you should really enroll to this course of 6 months or 3 months that will only charge you some $1,000? No, in my case, it was only confidence. You know, you only need confidence in yourself. You have to start speak in English. You have to start practicing. This practice is not standing in front of your mirror or calling your peer and say that, bro, we should speak in English for like 30 minutes every day and it will help to go through. No, that will eventually become a hobby for you. You will habituate it with your peer, your friend, and you won't be able to speak publicly in a stage or in a performance or everything. You won't be able. So the thing that you need is confidence, that I have already said. But how to gain this confidence is your next question, I know. So the confidence obviously comes from the courage, and the courage comes from within yourself. English is just a language, as I believe. It's an international language, I acknowledge. But to speak in it, it doesn't require any rich or any famous people. Everyone can acquire the skill. I think most of you who are watching my video knows that very well. So how to gain that confidence? First of all, what you need to do is speak to yourself first. Everything that you think, your thoughts should be in English. The second, I'll say that when some event, whether it's good or bad, happen to you, elaborate it to yourself in English. Just stare at the sky and say what happened to you, even if it is a bad or good moment. That will help you a lot for your fluency. But what about your confidence? So speak to people, even if to the peoples who cannot speak in English. They are talking in their native language, but you talk in English. That will give you a honor or dominance that is really needed for this spoken skill. That you can speak in English. Maybe the grammar wouldn't be perfect. And as for the examples, I really would like to say that we all watch English movies and series, right? So please notice, the movies and English series are not perfect grammars. They spoke broken unspoken English every time, and we don't even realize that they are speaking incorrect grammar. So the spoken skill is not about the grammar skill. It is not. If you are talking about the writing skill, yes, the grammar skill matters a lot, otherwise your writing would be nonsense. But if you are speaking, then the tone, the fluency, the matter of your knowledge matters the most, as I believe. The the opposite side of the person who is standing in front of you, how much he is understanding your words, what you are saying. Speaking in English, the thing is matters the most, that if the person understands you, if he is understanding you, and the flow of how you say the words, how you utter the words. It doesn't matter if you say it or at or on in a certain point. Every one of us at some point fear the thing that where to use who, where to use whose, or where to use where, or where to use at, on, it. But in speaking, in the spoken skill, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, believe me. It matters in the writing things, and for the writing I'll be uploading more videos, and to attach with me to my knowledge, please subscribe and like and share this video if you find it helpful for you, and if you think that some of your friend might also like it and for them it will be also helpful, please share to them. So yeah, what I was saying is that talk to your peers, talk to your college friends from whom you are already having fear that, oh wow, they are speaking in English and I cannot, and what I really have to do about that you really have to do is start speaking with them. Even it is a small sentence, a small word, whatever it is, it'll give you confidence itself. The confidence will come from it only. If you are starting speaking, if you are starting practicing speaking with them, that will give you confidence and courage, and that courage, that confidence will build day after day, and you will someday reach at the point that you will unhesitantly speak in English fluently with anybody, anywhere, or anyone. So mistakes are meant to be happen. I made mistakes too. When I'm recording a lengthy video, I made mistakes too, and mistakes are really natural and normal thing. It's not something that we have to fear, that what if I say a wrong vocabulary or phrase or something, preposition or verb or noun. These are not spoken English. Yeah, verb is required to make a sentence. That's true that a sentence making requires 7 main proponents, which are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, preposition, conjunction, dejection. But you know what truly matters lastly is your confidence. When you are speaking, it is your confidence that matters the most. It is not the 7 proponents at all. All you need is the confidence to speak in English. I'm saying this throughout my 10 minutes of the video, I guess. And yeah, you have to start practicing by talking to your peers who already talk in English or who are non-speaking in English, or maybe to yourself, as what I used to do. I can share my experience, like when I used to study my MA or BA and coming from home in the public transportation, during this 1 or 2 hour in the bus, I used to observe everything or judge everything or think everything in the road, what I used to see in English. I used to say myself, oh wow, this car is beautiful, the color is that and that, all the man is really rude to this lady and they shouldn't do that and all. And this is the start. This may sounds really pathetic or sounds really uncool to some of you, or maybe some of you might judge, or some of you maybe really find it tricky and find it really helpful for you as well. But as soon as you start doing that, as soon as you start saying things in your mind in English, when you are practicing the skill in speaking in English, now you have to breathe, you have to eat, and you have to absorb English in yourself. Otherwise you won't be able to do that. And for that you do not have to buy some bunch of English grammar books, or you do not have to purchase the spoken English courses. I don't know if any institution is seeing my video or they are judging me. They might judge me, but I'm sharing my experience, and that might be helpful for someone. The confidence that you are already lacking, that confidence will give you the courage to speak, and that confidence comes from, I'm saying, trust me, start practicing, start speaking with someone, start speaking in the camera, and you'll get the confidence by yourself. No one will come or give you the confidence that you already need, even if you're in your life, in your interviews, even if it is in your own language, even if you really require confidence in any field. It won't give given by anyone. No one will give you. It will come from within yourself. You have to start practicing by yourself. Start saying, this is the MUL mantra that I had previously mentioned earlier in my video, that you have to start speaking. You have to start speaking, and you'll learn how to speak in English. It's not something really tough thing. It's not like changing the world, or yeah, but it's changing yourself. It's adding a skill. But ultimately, what will matter is your confidence. Throughout the video, I'm saying the same thing for the last 10 minutes, that confidence is the only thing that will change the game for you. And that confidence, that particular confidence, will come within yourself. Yes. When you'll start practicing, when you will start speaking with other peoples, whether they are professional, whether they are non-professional, it can be your sister, it can be your brother, or anybody. But do not limit yourself to your friends, do not limit yourself to your family's own, but please do it with professionals too. Professionalism helps you a lot in this type of things, and it'll eventually become a skill. In this generation and journey, I would really like you to know that the competition is really high, and you really need to learn English. It's just not because of that my domain is English, or I speak for English, or I speak in English, but yeah, I know I am kind of warning you that you have to learn this skill for yourself, for your journey, to boost your CV, to boost your confidence, to boost your interview itself. In every platform, it is needed. And for that, the MUL mantra that I hinted previously in my video earlier, that the MUL mantra is only the confidence. The key is the confidence, and you have to gather this confidence, and that will only come within yourself only. No one will give you the confidence, even if it is not in the spoken matter, even if it is something other thing. I mean, some other platforms, some other interviews, some other languages. No one will come and give you the confidence that here is the confidence, take it and crack your interview. No, you'll have to achieve it by yourself. You'll have to gather it by yourself only, and you only have to gather the courage and confidence in yourself. Remember, the courage is the only key that will help you all throughout your life in everything. So as for now, the video ends. I'll meet you in the next video. I'll probably come with the topic of writing or something, or some grammatics. Okay, so bye.